French conductor Pierre Bleuse and pianist Jean Frédéric Neuburger continue their stay with the Sao Paolo Philharmonic this week with Debussy's Afternoon of a Faun, Ravel's American-influenced piano concerto, and Camille Saint-Saëns' majestic symphony for organ and orchestra. Live streamed Friday, November 14th. These are two French guys doing a very French program, the Prélude à l'après-midi d'une faune. And musically, it's hard to believe that Claude Debussy wrote a piece of that kind of music as early as 1894. 1920, yes, you'd expect that kind of music, but 1894 was really groundbreaking. And then the Maurice Ravel Piano Concerto, that was composed, it's the Piano Concerto in G major, that was composed in 1929, after his visit to the US in 1928, which I am guessing he did at the invitation of George Gershwin, but I haven't double checked this. But Gershwin was in Paris in the mid 1920s, and he went to Ravel to see if Ravel would give him lessons in composing symphonies, because that's what Gershwin wanted to do. The story about Ravel is that Ravel asked Gershwin how much money Gershwin was making, because Gershwin had been a really big songwriter on Broadway. And when Gershwin told him, Ravel said, well, you should be teaching me. That concerto shows the influences of the kind of music that Gershwin was composing and of the influence of jazz music on the mentality of composers of the time. And that'll be Jean Frédéric Neuburger who's playing it. And then they'll do Camille Saint-Saëns Symphony No. 3 in C minor, the wonderful thing with the organ. That whole program is a great program if you love French music. Pierre Bleuse, I'll just tell you briefly, I was already talking to you about him last week. He's a French violinist and conductor. He's been the director of the Odense Symphony Orchestra in Denmark since 2021. And they've extended him through this year, but he was at Stuttgart a couple weeks ago. Then he was at Sao Paulo last week. He's still there this week. And Neuburger studied at the Parisian CNMD, which is the Conservatory of Music and Dance, and then they ended up teaching there and has been teaching there for the last 15 years. But they're both top guys, and this will be a very French concert if you love that French music.